Alright, time to turn everything on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream tonight. And as you can see, we got a bit of a surprise with the new live pick. Not my idea initially. Sarah kind of threw it together when I calmed her last. And bam! Now this is this. Yeehaw! Let us go back into what we were before. Also, I changed the chat box for better visibility, and I think that's better and more enjoyable to look at. So, to people who weren't here last time, uh, we did a lot of walking around the Citadel. Basically, we were finding evidence to paint Saren as the guilty bitch, and we got enough evidence. Yeah, so much walking. Literally 2.5 hours of walking. I'm just messaging someone. But yeah, it literally was 2.5 hours of walking. And now we're finally here on the ship. We're still on dock, but look outside. I guess. That's a very nice window we got here. It's just a wall. You can talk to Joker.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Yeah, you can't walk.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot.
Is it toxic if it's true?
I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the
Scott
Normandy in my
Evil?
hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yeah, right.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
You unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight.
Well, it's Seth Green, the same voice actor.
If you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Yeah, it's Chris Griffin. How do you do your job?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander.
Yeah, it's Seth Green being the voice of Joker.
I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Need a mobility scooter or something?
I have to go.
All right, see
Is there even a bathroom on this part of the ship? Because I know there's bathrooms in Mass Effect 2, but I don't even know if there's bathrooms in Mass Effect 1. Oh, manual. No. Presley! What's up?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Where's the action to punch the racist man? They should just custom fit the seat with a toilet.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With
His
all
suit
due
actually
respect, sir,
has like a
that's what they
hose.
said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
You doubt my
I'm
decision?
in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Cut his hot dog off.
Understood,
No!
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Never turn away help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry,
Yeah,
Commander.
I was trying to not think of catheter because I don't like thinking about those things.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right
That
outside
hole is not
the
made to
following my
spread.
grandfather's footsteps.
It's not made to get bigger.
My first posting was on the
Yes.
We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
Now you're here.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Get to talk to our crew. There's no one here. This is the comm room. Stuck in the old way. The man is just the boomer. Oh yeah, it's Presley. Gotta have a downer on the ship, and that's gonna be you. Hi, there you are, Caden. What are you doing? He's a racist. Of course he's a boomer.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input. God, I am shiny. Jesus. Did I, like, run a marathon to get down here?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
I can't talk to him. And I get to have fun in my quarters now. Yeah, this is my room. With a the logo in my ship. Wow. I don't even have sheets. Dear God. Lots of hair gel. That's why he's shiny. Austin, we gotta boob up. Alright. Let me just... There we go. Now, for those who don't know, I have to tab out of the game to switch it because the buttons do not work. Because apparently this game modifies the settings and is supposed to use them, but they're not. Oh. Weapons. Goody, thank you. Oh, these are sleeper pods. Actually, wait, is it in the codex? Ships. No. Technology. No.
The Normandy is a prototype starship developed by the...
I don't need to know that. Have a blanket or two in my bed rather than no blankie. Agreed. Yeah, this is one of the biggest things that Mass Effect got known for, is having a codex. So if you'd like to read, it's all here. Like the secondary ones, it's like lore, dreadnoughts, cruisers, fighters, all that stuff. Basically a little fluff text, which I find interesting. They give you lores about the sensors and humanity. The primary ones are voiced. So if you click into a...
Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight ablative ceramic.
Okay, I can kind of figure how sci-fi armor works. Down here, talk to... Get our Metagel refilled, even though we didn't do any. Dr. Chocolates.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out.
I already talked to
Because
her.
Humanity needs. Goodbye, Commander.
Sorry. What's the new pick? I could show you, but it's the pick I posted on your server, CG. But it's this one. The one on the right. The new live GIF PNG thingy. The future is depressing. There's no sci-fi. I mean, there's no blankies. I need my blankie. This hoodie can't keep me warm all the time. Yes, I sense an immediate fault in sci-fi regulations. Where is the stairs to get from the hangar to the upper section of the ship? There's a fire. You will all thank me later.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
Personal inquiry.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting
A face with no blankie.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. Big deal.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
They were going to.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So?
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors.
Yeah, Krogans do have 4 testicles.
So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Yes, Shepard, let's
Solarians, if you want
let's talk
details.
about the touchy subject he just said he doesn't want to talk about.
All I know, it makes
Why did we need to know that? Why not?
Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, everyone, and no one's rushing to find a cure.
Well, given it's the Krogan, they kind of spout about the genophage like every other sentence.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last
Don't
time
talk to us
you
about it,
saw
we'll
a
talk about you about it.
scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Bye. Oh yeah, these are the lockers. Ashley,
Commander?
can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
That's a very awkward pause. Then we got to talk to... Oh, yeah, the Mako. Oh, boy, this thing. This is going to be fun later.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules.
The wolf is
Free to
thirsty.
handle things your own way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are
I'm a
always
bit
on your back.
thirsty. Oh, Seiji has redeemed drink. Oh, and Max has redeemed drink. Okay. Double the drink. Double sippy.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
This is a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That depends.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Listen, we do not shoot hostage takers when the hostages are right there. Oh, there are questions.
Hey, Commander.
Blech.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Sure.
What have you got?
Oh, we got
Whatever you
Tanuki
want.
doing the sippy
Armor,
too.
Weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the
Don't
Alliance.
kill everyone in the
It's
room.
just
Oh
myself,
god,
and
Max.
it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back.
I know,
for my
Seiji.
life.
I played Mass Effect before.
No licenses.
This ain't my first rundown of the trilogy, but this is the probably second time I've ever played the first game after playing it. Make him happy too, he just wants to help.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
This is like my third time running through Mass Effect? Yeah. Mass Effect 1, I did it first on the original consoles. Gucci and Louis. I played Mass Effect 1 when they released the 3 set games in like 2013, 2014 for the 360 when that was getting phased out. Then I played it again on PC when I eventually got a better computer. Now this is the third time, but every time I didn't like playing it for long periods because I just wanted to get to the better games. And ta-da. My favorite brand of gun, Gucci and Louis. Ah, Christ. Like I said, this game is jank. This game came out in like 2007, and it plays worse than Halo 3. Or the Mako missions, they're just boring and not gonna lie. Yeah, the Mako is an issue too.
Hey, Commander,
The gunplay's not the
boring
best
and
either.
jelly.
It's very
He's been spending all our
floaty.
time down here asking me about our engines.
Kinda holds up. I think the Legendary update does fix some of it. It revamps the gameplay so it's a lot more... less floaty, I want to say.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I
wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an
Actually, she got a nice bet.
But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I think Reach plays really badly. I don't think so. I think Reach plays fine.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
So we're invisible?
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
FTL gives us away.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
This feels been there, done that through the second half is better. Yeah. No, oh. Typically, when it came to Bungie Halo games, they typically made the weapons to revolve around the campaign first. That's kind of why the assault rifle isn't good in multiplayer, because it's made to kind of mow down grunts and shit, not players. But I think Reach was a fun send-off. It was basically, hey, remember the older games? Yeah. Let's throw some of that into this and see what happens. Anyway, drive core?
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
But I said what I said about Halo Reach when I finished playing it, so yay. Now we're on Mass Effect.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, my last assignment was
Oh,
on the
whoops,
Tokyo,
sorry.
Only a
Carry on, Adams.
I talked to Engineer Adams. I also pushed the button. We're going to explode now. Hello, Tali.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm sorry.
Also, wow, I never really realized how skin tight the Corian suit is.
No idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
This ship's special.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You're into ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty,
Hello,
but
Fleplo. Welcome to the stream.
we've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel.
Shipping. Her favorite thing's probably
But some
docking.
things we just can't make on our own. Attached to maintain the
She's
whole
probably a fan of docking
requires
into
raw
the
materials
spaceports.
we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I'm gonna take a giggle. Corians.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Isn't that just the same thing as having multiple children? What, do they, like, genetically modify the womb so it's more fertile or something? I mean, it's the Quarians, I can see them doing that shit.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave.
Quarian womb tattoo. Oh dear God.
On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
You're democratic?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
That is true. I cannot disprove that.
Respective council for each ship
There's...
the rules that govern our daily lives.
Yeah, thinking about that actually makes me laugh because there's a detail we can learn in Mass Effect 2. It's sort of a one-off conversation you can easily miss, but it effectively reveals that when Quarian children are born, they're put into bubbles until like a few years old. So, if anyone's seen Bubble Boy, that's what they do.
After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has...
That's both funny and depressing now that I think about it. It's like, we have to put our children in bubbles so they won't die immediately after childbirth. Christ.
I want to know more about the Geth.
The Quarian society is fucked.
Already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me.
Interesting.
Hamburger.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Isn't AI research illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
The neural network?
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input.
Cannot compute.
Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers.
Okay, that I understand.
More and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Why?
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Honestly, thinking about it, yeah, Tali, the way Tali kind of says that does make it seem like no matter what you say, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Of course it was gonna go wrong. Because if you're Paragon, it's like, oh, duh, they kind of came to the conclusion you guys were going to kill them, so they fought back. Or the Renegade option, which is, the fuck did you expect? It was going to happen.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge.
They had no other choice.
Acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
They defended themselves. It serves you right.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Sorry.
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
Pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society.
Doesn't acknowledge what Talia is saying, just winning for best Mass Effect lady.
Valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However,
She's just staring at the light in her mouth.
A substandard gift. It's not the best way to
Hey DJ, I'm doing alright. You got new art, excited about that. And it was also kind of a mini celebration for 900 followers on Twitter, so yay! Sounds dangerous.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. the time we leave the
Yeah.
we are well equipped for the
Thank you,
pilgrimage.
DJ, and yeah, it's
This is
good
a
to
rite of
Fluffo.
passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the
Alright, Seiji, have a good one. And, hope you have a good night, Seiji. Bye-bye. And as I was gonna say, this is something that makes me wonder if the BioWare team knew what they were doing about the Quarian faces. Because realistically, the Quarians, like, left their home planet 300 years ago. The Asari would know what they look like. But yet, mysteriously, there's like, no one knows who the Quarians look like. But like, the Asari would know what they look like because they can live up to 1,000+ years. That, and the pilgrimage, you would think there would be pictures of the Quarians and what they look like.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
But,
I should go.
like, they're always brought up that, oh, we don't know what they look like. We don't know what they look like under their suits. But it's like, if Mass Effect took place in the real world, I could probably Google search about what a Quarian looks like under their suit. And I imagine it's either going to be something from, like, fucking... Door. Alright, now we can actually venture out to rescue the daughter of Matriarch Benezia. Because that is the mission I've deemed to do first. Up. And finally, we're here! Citadel. Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Really? The Presidium is low gravity? Okay, Google, show me this chick's ass. Purple. Population 13.2 million, not including keepers. That's not a lot. It's actually kind of weird to think about. Oh boy, look at how this looks. Woo! Woo! Yeah, da, da, da. We got a bunch of stuff to go to. We go to Pinnacle Station right away. Like we're ever gonna do Pinnacle Station. It's the one DLC that no one does in Mass Effect. It's Spore. But we need to go to Artemis Tau. And oh boy. You tell us it's here, but we don't know what sector it's in. Off we go! Alright, now we have to find Dr. T'Soni. I know what planet she's on. It's red. That's all I know. Played that game for a long time. No. Oh. Huh. Portland. This is something interesting for those who haven't ever played Mass Effect 1. I can land on most of these planets. But, again, it faces the problem that Mass Effect Andromeda was going to face when we get to that game. Which is, it's mainly copy and paste. Salamis. I think this is the one. No, I can't land. Salamis. Nausicaa. Cirque. Cirque. I can survey Skirk. I think it means land. Oh, it's blue. Oh, it's blue. It's kind of a. It's not even blue in the thing. Okay. Oh, yo, planet. Pharos. Distant Pharos has been cursory examination by unmanned probe. Its series amount of arsenic with nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly comprised of tin with deposits of carbon. Deeper craters have been partially filled with ice, suggesting there may have been a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large, ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner system, leading to the planet's name. Mortadelis. So it's in the Gnosis system. We flying around. Phaestus. Salt dresser, carbon. Nope, can't land. Nope, can't land. Ah, here we go, yeah. It's this one. I know this because this was the Mass Effect demo planet. Alright, we shall bring Garrus and Tali with us. The Wombo combo. Oh boy. Now we're finally
Picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
It's not camera movement, it's based entirely on the movement keys. Oh dear god. Whoa. This thing drives like wet spaghetti. It's like a GTA 4 car. Also funny how they never give you like an introduction mission for this thing. You just kind of go drive. There's also the boost. You can tell it's level because it goes in a route. Oh, it's a Geth ship. I think we landed in the right place. Oh shit. Fire! There we go. Equipment. Oh, got shit. Alright. Garrus, I came to give you an assault rifle. And a better sniper rifle. Tali, no, but I can give you a really good pistol. And the same shotgun, okay. Drives like wet spaghetti going through Play-Doh.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we can find the side window?
Oh, we can destroy the turrets. We're fine. Ugh. We did it! Yay, it's dead. Ugh. No! I didn't want it. That's what I was trying to avoid not doing, but oh boy. I could use these things on personnel. Time to break the Jiva convention. AKA, I'm going to use live rounds on soldiers. Jiva. Alright, how do we get out? It's cute, okay. Hello? Anyone in here? I smell someone in here. You're dead.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh boy. There we go. Geneva checklist. Well, yes, I am a Paradox player. Wait, did they want us to leave the... Did they design this so you have to leave the Mako to go around? Oh my god, that's... If that's true, that's terrible. That's a terrible idea. Ooh, a box. Wait, I get better radioactive rounds? Hold on. Anti-personnel rounds. Chemical rounds. Alright. Tally, you get rounds in your thing too. Here, you take the phasic rounds. What color would you say Shepard is wearing right now? It's like thinking like bone armor. Oh, tell me now how to use the Mako. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Let's go, Gurus. We have a road to take. Oh, I know there's a building right here. Would have stuff for us inside. Nope. Back out, get to the truck. It's got nothing for us. Let's get back in the vehicle I don't think we all could fit into to begin with, so... I hate driving. I like an armature. There you go. It's dead. Go. Whoa, I'm getting messages on Discord. Did my stream die again? Hold on. Whoop, wrong button. Yeah, stream is still going. The one pro of the Mako. Sniping. Thank God it doesn't have drop-off. Oh, you're not dead. Ta-da! I believe they're firing on me. Oh, that's a white one. Uh-oh. It's white! Careful! There we go. Instead of 2 shots, it takes 5. They thought they could ambush me, but I have an autocannon attached to my tank. And it has 4-wheel drive! Well, 6-wheel drive. Ah, it feels like I'm driving a Jeep. Whoop! I think there's 2 enemies here to ambush me up ahead. I was right, they were here to ambush me. Whoa. Yeah, that's it for the Mako. Now we have to go on foot. Wait, do I have rounds on my assault rifle? I do. Woo, it's a rocket! Man, Shepard took that like a champ. Music. You put the sound quality. Alright, squad. I got points. Well, hope you all are enjoying the stream. Shepard, what are you doing? Why don't you crouch down behind cover? There you go. We melt him. My face when everything can be attributed to Mass Effect. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Why are the bullets melting robots? Mass Effect. Ow! Fuck, ow. What did I get hit by? Okay. Like a sniper in the tower. Why can't I? Okay. I was trying to aim, but it wouldn't let me. Fire without even turning around. Last save? Uh-oh.
Take him out.
No. Are you kidding me? It puts me all the way back? Oh boy, this is gonna be dreadful. It's one of those games. Now I remembered why I rushed through Mass Effect. The game did say save often, but I thought there'd be an autosave system because a lot of games had that around this time. Halo had this! Like a checkpoint system. Like Halo had a checkpoint system. And that was back in 2001. I think before that, actually. I don't know. When did Combat Evolved come out? 2001? Yeah, I think 2001. Oh boy. Drop your shit.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we can find the side window?
There we go. Now I can level up again. I'll just level up Spectre training. There we go. Woo! Missed me. I don't know how it did, but it missed me. Whoa! Come on. I think I have, yeah. There. Overload, I have... What's 3? Sabotage. Shield boost. That's right, I gotta fucking equip my shit again. Here, take this. And take this. And Tally, you get good pistol. Now we're gonna... I can't save.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Now I can. Save. Oh, now I know. That game wants to be stringy with the saves. This is not one of those games that's like, you can only save at limited spots in the level. Yeah, now tell me about the Mako ship. You can only save when the stars align or your dad comes back with the milk. He went out to find the chalky milk and he hasn't come back. It's been 54 years. Oh, the second one right there, that's why. Dumbass, it's right there in the dairy aisle. He went out to find this good one, the glass bottle kind, the one that people fight each other over. The milk. That's an old Rooster Teeth joke if no one knows about that. The milk. The milk. Save. Deep. Whoa, why is my mouse still here? There we go. I do believe I'm on fire. Yeah. Times like this, I wish I had a fast forward button. Just skip this long segment and get it over with. Drive by. Alright, there we go.
En route.
Save. Squad. Alright. Get that. Get an assault rifle. There you go. Let's roll.
Enemy contact.
And I'm gonna save right here because this is where I got murked. Oh no, I'm fatigued. I can't run. Alright, I got the guy in the sniper tower. That's what got me. Wolf! Oh, good lord. What are you doing, Garrett? Okay, I think we're good. I just turn around and see Garish and Tali both shooting the same rock. Oh boy. Where's Valkyrie? Assault rifle fire. Should use overload more. The rock had a knife. Whoa. Screw you, rocks. It's the Slenderman! Oh, goody. Let's give that to us. We need that right now. And cheesed. Oh, and they're both dead.
Negative contact.
It's Slenderman! Kill yourself. Squad. Alright, this and charm. Oh, it opens the door to another door. I don't know why I'm carrying a sniper rifle if I can't use it at all. I think there's an enemy right there. Ah! That hurt! Not very nice to do, mister. Oh, they were right there. Uh oh, they're slowly dying. Oh no. You okay, guys? Just let me know if the bleeding is too much, okay?
Looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Must be an old ruin then. It's a very dangerous rock. Thank you, Fleppo. So, anyone knows some good tunes? Did anyone see the sports ball game last night? Oh, thank you for the med gel.
Hostile spotted.
We got more. Wow, that was quick. I mean, we'll find out. We'll probably ask her what she wants here, then, you know. I mean, what? What were you talking about? I don't think we're coming back up, Garrus. I think Tally's fat ass broke it.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Muffled Tekkit playing.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Oh god, Tally's Mass Effect 1 voice. Oh boy, I forgot about that. We hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
Benezia.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren.
I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to.
You said that already.
You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
So, fun fact about that conversation. If we actually had done Liara's mission last, to recruit her, when we get here, she'll actually think we're hallucinations. She's like, oh no, I'm going crazy. And she, like, doesn't believe a word we say when we say we're coming to rescue her, and then I'll say it later. I almost had a spoiler. That's what got me last time.
All clear.
Ooh, locker. Hold on, Liara. I just want to play a minigame real quick. Always do this mission last because funny. I like doing it first, just so you can get a full roster. And... oh boy, this. Damn it. Up, down, up, left. Up, down, up, down. Up, down. No, up, down, up, right. Up, down, up, up. Okay. We broke it! Good investigate dinner. It's just... that's an awkward elevator ride. There we go. We found ya. Hello.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It's not important.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
What button? It's a glowing panel. Hello, nurse.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I probably should have brought.
Come on.
I probably should have brought Rex with us.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him.
Oh God,
find it.
Tali, what happened to your voice filter?
I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Let's get out of here then. Let's
We have to
skedaddle.
hurry. The whole place is caving in.
We need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
See, it saves right there. Think about it, there's no difference between a cook and an alchemist. I mean, you're not wrong. The ruin's coming down.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
I'm not giving her up.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants.
Well, I say no.
Spare the Asari if you can. None, doesn't matter.
There's still a Krogan in here. Woo! Oh dear God! Ow! What? I can't hear you, Shepard. Ah, my ears. Why'd they play those audios at? Why they play that sound at max volume?
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
Middlepipe.mp3.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It eases the tension.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I might know.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind.
Well, I got an MP3 file stuck in my head.
Did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How do you know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Who came before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first... then
Welcome
who
back,
was?
Max.
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Burger and fries. I'll find a way. Don't worry, Max.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
I saw it!
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact
There's
with
this old
Prothean
game for
physiology.
centuries ago.
Whatever information you received would have been confused.
It's like when you're trying to connect the loops between Marathon, Destiny, and Halo.
Amazed you were able to make sense
I've
of
seen
it
this
all.
before. It's all
The
happening
lesser
again.
world would have been
I swear.
utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Triangles.
This isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So what good are you? So you can still help us.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
Actually, that's a good question. Why do we kind of rush her in here instead of like
Coupled with the shock of discovering
get
the
like,
Protheans'
you know,
true fate.
taken care of
I need
first?
some time to process all this. Still, it could
Wait,
not
did we
hurt
just
to
kind of shove her in
examine
here
my
without her
medical
getting food?
professional. It will give me the chance to think things over.
Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Oh boy, yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
She wants to help us.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Theron to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was. I don't care about the ruins. Disconnect.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Among Us. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I really gotta pee. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. When in doubt, disconnect. What are they gonna do about it? Be disconnecting from my boss's Zoom call? Me disconnecting from the middle of my class. Let's go talk to Liara. Not here. I keep forgetting there's not an elevator here yet. Hello, Dr. Chakwas. Do you have anything new to say?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you
Nope.
need?
I should go.
And I'll never talk to you again because you're useless on this game. Hi, baby.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Well, bang, okay. I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara.
She has like a weird pronunciation to things.
I know you won't let me down.
It means
And
a
it's
lot to hear
only
you
in
say,
this
Commander.
game and in Andromeda, I swear. I'd like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must get lonely.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau.
Ow, ow.
I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
Why is that?
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
It's not foolish.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm fascinating?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them
Liara, tell me about
understand
yourself.
us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's disgusting. How is that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
They literally use the Force to impregnate people. What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who's your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our
The
own
hentai
kind
people
is no
rise.
longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pure blood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
You don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
How do they deal with that?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our union.
Yeah, that is true, Tanuki. They give very arduous and detailed explanations of space magic. Go woo!
A part of them lives on in us.
That is true.
Is a connection that transcends both time and space.
The only kind of space magic I think they don't really go deep into is the Force from Star Wars. They just say, "Yeah, it's just here. It's just there. We can use it."
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic
Lucas tried to, but most people kind of ignore it. He's like, "Oh no, it's actually tiny microorganisms that are across everything that can manipulate, use the Force, and the Jedi have to use special devices and detailed which ones are which people are strong with the midichlorians." Hate midichlorians as a concept. Just like the Force mystery, Lucas. There's a reason why no one brought it up again.
My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us.
Right.
We still require a partner to reproduce.
I just realized I already talked about this.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I should go. I think she likes me. Just Shepard doing this as he's panicking. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Oh no! Gaiden, what do I do?
Anything you need, Commander?
What? What was that awkward stare between the two?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Speak your mind.
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
They're not human.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
What do they train you for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
Brain camp.
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was accidental?
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Time to get physical, then.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner.
I feel like they would have said he would have said the same thing for both inputs.
There was this girl named Rana who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell.
How's the audio quality, by the way? Is it too quiet or is it too loud?
You'd have liked her.
Did you love her?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt
Bit
together.
quiet. All right.
Training, you know.
Okay, I can fix that.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals.
Hold on, I gotta exit the conversation.
Potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The Grand Gateway to Humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Alright, let's change the audio things a little bit. Make the dialogue about 50. See what that does. Why?
Anything you need, Commander?
How's that?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes.
Alright.
I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Oh, I do.
Just remember, Lieutenant, I saw her first.
Only by a few seconds, sir.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. Yeah, this game is a bit weird because it uses the old audio systems that computers had back then. Because remember, computers back then had sound drives. It was basically like this chunk of components that was basically just made to render audio. And I think this game was like one of the last ones that used it.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
You only did one mission.
He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Saren recruited you?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Probably, yeah. Well, knowing Saren's track record, yeah, they're probably all dead or still working for him.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Oh! God damn it. Okay. We're doing that. Okay, thanks, game. They were no match for the crash. I gotta go through Caden's conversation all over again. Oh, fuck it. Wait, no. Depends on where it's saved, because it might have saved after the conversation. Because I know the saving's a bit stringent in missions, but not on the ship. Bing. Resume. Fuck. Alright, good to know. I gotta go through that conversation all again. This is a day of me repeating shit just to extend the stream time. Go Dr. Liara again, but I gotta mash the spacebar to go through the dialogue options. Hello. It's happening again.
Commander.
You look much better.
Dr. Chakwas assures me. I never I know, but I am not like, but it means a lot.
Tell me about yourself,
me.
Liara.
As for the solitude, it sounds so foolish. That is why I find use. I only meant that you would be. Please, just pretend. Maybe
this hurts you.
None of this makes any sense to me. Although we seek to, we still require a partner. Others can.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia?
She rarely spoke of her partner.
I thought.
It is possible Benezia's. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the fathers. And even after they're gone.
Alright, bye. Shepherd. Good conversation. Good conversation, Liara. And now for the awkward stare between Caden and Shepard.
Anything you need, Commander? Is this an... Sorry, Commander. There are worse... Bunch of guys in suits show up at... It was a sterile We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform. I think you'd have liked... She what? Things never felt together. Training. I'm not saying they intentionally... But that's my own baggage. Anything you need, Commander? Commander?
No, wait, I want to...
Anything you need, Seems... I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there,
No,
Lieutenant?
Commander. Just art. I've wasted enough of your time, Commander.
Alright, now let's save real quick. There we go. Let's get on the elevator and talk to Rex again. Go through that whole, It's happening again! My brain! That's right, Liara has her own locker.
So... I would've if They said he was looking for more men. I was on board. I had a
Whose ship was it?
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So, yeah, Tanuki, you were right, they're all dead.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting... We're too spread out. None of us...
Oh, wait, yeah, whoops.
Shepard.
I'm a genius. Oh, no!
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Sure.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You get smacked for that racist remark, Ashley. Because they're not Alliance.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
Ashley, you should say that!
Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You're out of line!
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
You know, one of these days, it's gonna get you killed.
Commander, how are you? Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most.
Sure would be a shame.
I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand that.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too
Never really
impatient,
I never really...
just like Saren.
I just noticed he's very quiet even when the audio's up.
When I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were gonna become a Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I see.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You
Might as well take my medicine.
Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Not true.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it.
I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, and it looks like the lights of the terminal behind him were the Gmod error signs. Sally, you wanna talk?
Oh, hello, Shepard.
You sound down.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer.
Garrus, pick up that K.
But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more
Aw,
than
that's
just
adorable,
silence.
Tanuki.
This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds.
They will murder
Now
them
that
all
I'm
with
out
their
here,
cuteness.
I kind of miss them.
You're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Goodbye.
I should go.
I should go.
See you later.
Adams.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Nope.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Now, we're not going to the next mission right away. I want to take care of the side quests we got. Because I know for a fact that we should check the Citadel after every big mission, because they will have events there to update. Plus side missions, we get that from there too. I want to talk to Joker, and then we'll head on to another mission. The heat load monitor. What does that mean? I don't know. Heat load. I can level up. Boop, 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 boop. Saved. Just because I don't want the game to crash. Then I have to go through all those conversations again. Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. Probably make me shave,
What?
Too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I need to know more about this.
What?
100 years ago, Alright, see ya.
Gunnery station, look outside. Look, it's space. It's the wall of space. Wow. This game came out in 2007. It's both. It's both! Hey, yeah, let's talk to Presley.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
No racist remarks today, Presley? Good. Alright. We got assignments. Strange transmission, the fan, unusual readings. Find the commune. Head to the Sentry system in the Hawking Eta cluster and investigate the strange biotic commune. Alright. Eta Hawking. Eta Hawking. Hawking Eta. There's only one in here. We are launching at light speed! Speed!
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Oh, wow.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers.
Oh, I know that. I was about to head to it.
He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I like the space age of Spore, but the issue with it is become more unstable as you go, since you're having to account for so much planet data as well as simulating trade routes. Spore is a weird game because it's like, because my first experience with Spore was with the DS game that focused mostly on like monster creation, and so that's what I thought about what Spore was for years. And then I looked online, and then I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Don't worry, I maxed out my charm. I'm a model charmer. So I have to find out where he is. Oh boy. Did they say where it was? Oh wait, I have a phone. I could just use this. Prezop. Okay. Prezrop. I'm guessing it's this. Yep. It's the moon of Klingadon. It is a frigid, barren world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The crust contains plentiful deposits of heavy metals. The Alliance has opened bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploitation will be complicated by the system's proximity to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring is an area of intense star formation and too dangerous to travel safely. Is a Presrop's landscape is a nightmare of jagged, overlapping bridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This has not deterred a generation of illegal wildcat miners from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Fortunately, many have lost their lives. Oh boy. Wow, its orbital period is 10 days. Let's bring Liara and Caden with us. Because they're both biotics. Woo! We have landed on the moon. Alright. So we got some stuff. Got anomaly, debris, and a biotic compound to our left. Oh, they're right here. Yep, just go straight and I'll get to them. Now we'll get to show you why the Mako is so bouncy. Insane Aquarium stream when? What is Insane Aquarium? I've never heard of it. Old PopCap game where you take care of fish in a tank, but also aliens. Oh, look into it. You shoot them with a gun. Hello, what is this? That's right, yeah. I keep forgetting it's not it's not like aim to drive. It's ugh. What is this?
Cover me.
Ancient debris. Recover. Digging under the beacon revealed a piece of scrap metal, likely from an old freighter. It was marked on one side with Macian Outpost insignia. Oh, it's a Turian insignia. And the wrecked mining vehicle. Oh, there's corpses. The front of the rover is crumbled in from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in its near vacuum atmosphere. Shit. All that's left is the debris over there. Hang on, I think I got diamonds in my chest somewhere. Dear God, this landscape really is a nightmare. Whoa! Oh God. Feels like I'm in a Gmod ragdoll video. A crashed probe. Oh, that's right. Liara needs armor. Equipment and Liara Tassoni. You need a pistol because you can only use pistols. And you need armor. You will get Onyx. Crashed probe. Electronics skill too low. Fuck. I'm a bad engineer. All that's left is the compound, and that's just down here. The question is, are they going to give us the warm welcome when we get there, or are they going to start firing on us as soon as they see the tank? I mean, the Mako has a giant gun on the top, so I imagine they might not be happy about that. How are you going to be an engineer and have such low electronics? Well, I've been kind of focusing on getting my gunplay up, so I don't die immediately when I see an enemy. Let's just drive straight up, see what happens. Come on! No! No! Too busy trying to bang, okay? Real engineers use clockwork. Come on! There we go. Oh, there it is. What's this? Oh, it's a gold deposit.
Heading to position.
Wow, that's... Okay.
Ready.
Alright, let's go say hello. I think they locked the door on us. Oh, there's a door right there. Seduce the lock. Listen, man, I'm not a rogue. I can't do that. Alright, let's switch to my pistol. It's gonna be close quarters.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I have to see Major Kyle.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I'm here to help.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He needs my help.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
There we go. So I imagine that if they wouldn't let us, we would charge in and then start blasting. Let me just save to make sure I'm in the right place. Hello. I'm not here to cause trouble.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
I just want to talk to Father Kyle. Don't worry. Just don't aim the shotgun at me, and then we won't have a problem. It's a weird layout.
Don't try anything. We're watching you.
Don't worry, I won't. Look, I know biotic friends. Look, see? I got 2 biotics with me. Uh-oh.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
Where are the investigators?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
Safe? They're not safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You can't help them now.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I know this isn't easy.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I believe you.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Just turn to the Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They want to dispatch the ship to take him into custody. Alright. How do we get back to the Normandy? There's a button for it. I gotta look at the keybinds. Controls. Return to Normandy N. I gotta be in the Mako. Now kill everyone. No, Fleppo. I'm not doing that. That's murder. I'm a good boy. Is there a button to wipe my ass? No, you gotta use your hands for that, sadly.
If you try to take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
This man, you gotta do it manually, okay? It sucks, but that's just life. Return to the Mako and get out of here. Return to the Mako and get out of here. Na, 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 na. Return to the Normandy, yes. Car bomb in the Mako.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end.
If you're old enough, you can have others do it for you. No.
But you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
I did it! Yay! We're not done. No. Okay, I guess I gotta go all the way out just to leave because I want to do another side quest. Oh, we gotta turn it. Oh, I gotta find them. Oh. Huh. Oh, I gotta mine. Mutual readings. Investigate system. Go to the Hydra system and the Argos Rogue cluster to investigate. Chest. Hey, shower. Don't bang too much while I'm gone. No promises, Tanuki. I'll bang as much as I want. Boo 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 boo. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, Argus Row. What was it? The Hydro system, okay. The Argus Row. Okay. So it's Horsehead. No. Ah, here we go. Hydra.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Yep.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Oh. But let us take care of the thing here first. We need to head to Metgos.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
At least we know where we're going. We'll bring Rex and Ashley. Alright, level 2 hazard, oh boy. An anomaly up here. Oh, is that another Turian thing? I think it is. Yeah, it's a dead Turian. Turian corpse artifact. Ah, another insignia. You found a very old letter stamped with the Gothis colony insignia. Fortunately, the text is indecipherable. Ah! And jump. Very soft landing. I don't like that humming. Yep, here it is. Whoa! That's a thorium deposit. we go.
The signal's coming from that downed ship.
Careful, Shepard. I've got a bad feeling about this.
That's not a ship.
Yeah, it's a trap!
Where? Where'd they come from? I mean, you know what I mean. Oh boy. There we go. There we go. Whoa! That's a very small ship. Alright. Let's head back to the Citadel, since now we got a reason to go there. Let's head to the Citadel. Space travel economy class. Hold on. Alright. Now let's walk to our port and get out of here, because apparently we have to do that in this game. For realism! Exit the Normandy. Okay, we'll take Tali and Liara with us. Why not?
Equalizing interior pressure.
We'll take the two bays with us.
Atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, hi, Mikhailovich. Hello. Can I help you?
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Think of it as an opportunity.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
She's not over-designed.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle.
So he's the super racist.
Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship.
But it's not a warship. It's a covert.
120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship.
It's not a warship. It's an infiltration vessel.
The enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
Here it comes.
Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
We need to build bridges.
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I had planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Dick. Oh, I leveled up. Yo. I'll put it into electronics because I got made fun of for that. I'm a better engineer now. Huh. Alright, let's go.
I am curious about the helmet you always wear, Tali. Does it contain technical augmentation systems?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems.
No more space
The
for now.
Environmental suits protect against diseases.
I suppose that makes it more likely you will return from your pilgrimage then. You are only truly safe on your flotilla.
They still have to wear their suits on the flotilla, Tali. Not Liara. It's not like they can take them off when they step foot there, no. Space gens. Oh, no, it's her.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What is that name?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
It's honored.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
It's not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Turians helped build it.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Except for like
Human,
5 people.
Yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I can't confirm or deny that.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Citadel don't want that thing to be known publicly that being sent to chase down a rogue Spectre. My dog really likes to play mother to the kittens. Aw, it's adorable.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock.
Gimme. I don't even know what I bought. Cats, when they trust something, they will trust it. It's freaky. Garrus? Do I know where I'm going? No, I'm just walking around seeing if anything comes up. Because unlike in Mass Effect 2 and 3, you can't look at the map and say, oh hey, there's a new person I can talk to here. You have to actually go find people. Alright, let us head to... Let me see, let's take it as a Presidium. Yep. Yep. Back. Sorry about that. Strange how cats can be seen as part of their colony. Makes you wonder if they have concepts of different species in terms of family. Maybe, I don't know. Some people say cats are dumb as fuck. Some people say they're smart.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former
Oop.
Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
But anyway, maybe cats are weird because it's either they're feral, very angry, or they're just happy. Oh, Tanuki has redeemed a bun up. Let me just boop, boop. Right as we're on the elevator. I got my 2 girlfriends with me as we head to the rich people place. They don't know that they're my girlfriends. Oh, we gotta talk to Nasana. Her, okay, we get to talk to her finally. Captain Shepard exits the elevator in a bunny onesie. Yeah, just like imagine like my wolf dressed as Commander Shepard, like walking around the Presidium and doing stuff. Then someone does the redeem and it's just The chest plate just pops out. There's just cleavage. Oh shit, I appear to have a malfunction. Oh no.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius.
Sup?
I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out
Kills like
beyond the
3
fringes of the
keepers.
Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
That's rough, buddy.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted, transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since.
Dear God, lady, your eyes are bloodshot.
I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous.
Should you be talking about this in a very small cafe?
I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster.
I was just there. God damn it.
Take them out and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Like, you know the system you just left? Yeah, go back there. God damn it.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Alright. We're gonna check in with Conrad Werner, see what he's up to. You know, this game is pretty for to being 2007. Also, it's kind of weird to think that we're on a ring, and yet... Actually, yeah, the environment does kind of curve a little bit. I never noticed that. That's like the one thing I've never seen, like, designers take into account whenever they, like, design, like, space colonies like this. Like, the whole ringingness of it would definitely fuck with people. And most of the time in sci-fi, they just kind of display them flat. But it's like, well, wouldn't the houses be, like, weird to live in? And how would gravity work? Would it just be the same gravity upside down? Or... like, what's stopping me from just jumping high enough and just falling to the other side of the colony?
I could not help but notice that you are attracting some unfriendly stares, Tali.
Many think less of Quarians for traveling in the flotilla and for creating the Geth. They see us as scavengers, little better than thieves.
That is an ignorant opinion. Quarian explorers have uncovered more mass relays than any other race.
I am glad that some still remember the contributions my people have made.
Woo! Space magic! Kid.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
Who are you?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother.
Hello,
You served
Yaganel.
on
Welcome
the
to the
carrier
stream.
Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
You don't look like a soldier.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal. You know.
Yeah. It's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
Can I?
You ever just sit and watch people? You can learn a lot. Thanks for the credits, kid.
He's gonna ask me again later for more. It's probably for drugs or fucking booze. It is that time period.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
Yep.
When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
That's Novaria. No, that's the other mission. Beep beep, open the fucking door. Alright. That's the flux. See if Conrad's here. There he is.
It's a bank statement. Shows that I bought. Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Kind of weird not having Nathan here. Yeah, sadly, he works until about Wednesday, then he has Thursday to Saturday off.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
Sure.
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
His face looks like he's melting.
Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Oh boy, Conrad. What are we gonna do with you?
Welcome back, EarthClan.
The alien skin suit is falling. Shepard's skin just falls off and it's a fucking gray alien. No, I've been found.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies? Oh, you will be pleased.
Boop.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous.
Shut up, Moorland. I want to buy armor. Thank you. Silly, given they're surrounded by aliens. Listen, man, you never think back on the Greys. That's when they get ya. See how the core's Den's doing. Is it still shut up? I like how Tali just goes, huh. And yes, we can't sit on the watch.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay, I'll talk to you later too, though, probably. No, it's near the end of the stream, why not? That's a interesting dance. That's asleep. I never understood exotic dancing. It's like, cool, you're dancing. I mean, I have 2 left feet, so I can't dance for shit. I can't jack off to this. Especially that outfit, that's awful. That outfit's not even attractive. This is, ugh. Over by the med clinic, that's like the other side of the place. I think that's gonna be it. Alright, let's head back to controls Presidium. No, I need a shuttle. There's one up here. Presidium. No. That's CSEC. Boop. Ride the awkward elevator. Woo!
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Good to know, Tali. Good to know. And here we are. Normandy's hull.
Interesting.
What? I'm staring at it. Let's get back on the ship.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Say it's progress, not progress.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Ugh, Presley's XO. Alright, got missing survey team. Call home. FTL comm room? Wait, what? I can call mom?
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak. Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember
Oh, her name's Hannah.
Mindoir in 2170. You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling. culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
Yeesh.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
Tragic.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Huh. I get to talk to him. Cool. Alright. And I think that's where we're going to end the stream for today. It's been about 3 hours now. Made a lot of progress today. Did a mission, did some side content, went back to the Citadel, and crashed. Talked to people, got their inputs and all that stuff. And we got some side quests we can take care of too before we venture out into the next quest. Other than that, I say it's been an eventful stream. I want to thank you all for coming in today. To those who are lurking right now, to those who are actively commenting, thank you all for coming. I hope you all enjoy the new artwork I got too. It's going to be the new live screen from now on. And I do plan on getting more art relating to stream stuff, more PNG tuber stuff, all that, until I get my 3D model finished. Hasn't started yet, but it will take a little bit longer after that to get it done too. But one day, yeah. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And have a happy good night. I'll see you all again on Thursday, normal time. Bye-bye.